As I mentioned in the last video, I would be handing off the document camera to my mom to use with her classroom. So here's some footage of her testing it out, opening it up, along with some questions I asked her. What were the problems with the old camera?
When I shared on my Zoom, it wouldn't share at all. So we figured that we had to download a special software so that it would share on Zoom. For the new camera, I found the box easy to open. I found all the parts easily. There are 2 extra wires. I'm not sure what they are for. I thought the instructions that came with this box could have been a little better, maybe a few more pictures as to how to attach it and how to start, and but there's just one picture, but it was easy to figure out. I expect the new camera to be very easy to use. I just plug it in and it connects to my PC and it starts to share on Zoom. Okay. It immediately connected to Zoom on its own. I did not need to download any software or anything special to make it screen share on Zoom. I expect the picture to be clear. It's very clear. At least I see it very clearly. Oh, it's very clear. I expect a zoom in and out so that I can show important things to my students. I don't think anything happens like this. I did not find a zoom in and a zoom out, but I had to move the camera to focus on what I wanted to show on the screen. There's nothing to make it focused.
You have to click that button.
Oh. Okay, now it is. Yeah, this is good. I would also like to record using this camera. I hope I can record my lessons using this camera. And the colors to be correct. That's very important. Hi. So yesterday I had shared my screen with Joy using document camera, and everything was so blurry and I could not fix it. Then my son suggested I use the auto OK button in the middle to zoom in, zoom out, and try to focus. Um, Today I was planning to do that when I turned my camera on, but as soon as I turn my camera on, it's as clear as the first day I opened the box. So I don't even need to use that auto OK. So unfortunately, I cannot try that, but I will still try. I'll try to press that OK auto and see. It does zoom in, zoom out a little bit, I think, but not enough. Maybe it's just focuses. That's how it does. But there's no need to fix anything. The colors are very vivid. They're very true to the actual theme. So seems to be a good camera.
So her initial thoughts seem pretty good. Here's what it's like after her first day of class.
We did 2 worksheets, one math problems and one writing, and I used the camera to show the worksheet to the students. It was easy to use. It was very clear. Most of my students gave me a thumbs up sign when I asked them to compare my old camera to this new one, and they said they could actually see what I was writing. So in the past I have to use thick Sharpie and write in big bold letters for them to be able to see what I'm writing, but today I just used a ball pen and it was very visible to them. They could easily see and follow along. Usually I have to zoom in on my sentence and then they are able to read what I've written. But today nobody complained that they couldn't see it. They just started copying immediately. Although there is no zoom in and zoom out on this camera, but I did not really miss the feature today. So setting up this new camera was very simple. I just plugged it in and turned it on and shared it on Zoom very easily. Those were the only things I had to do. With the other camera, I had to set up, then I had to open a software on my computer and then share. And in that share also, it would pause share and then I had to share again. So I had to do it at least 3 or 4 times. I had to click on the share 3 or 4 times for it to actually start sharing. But for this one, it was instantaneous. It just shared immediately. So it was very easy to use. I recommend this camera to teachers. It's very lightweight, easy to fold and store. It is not too bulky like my older camera. And it is very clear, easy to use. Setup is very simple. They don't have to download anything to use it.
So here's the disc. If you don't have a disk drive in your computer, you can get an external disk drive. But it looks like this is how they want me to install it. Okay, so it finally copied onto my desktop. It's right here. I'm going to open it up. Let's see if it works now. Okay, I'm getting notified that I need to give it permission, so I'm going to give it permission. Okay, I'm choosing English as my language. Document software protocol. Feel free to read this. They have a software overview. It gives you all the information you need right here. Great. So now I'm going to choose a place to save this. I'll create a desktop shortcut. Okay, so it's done loading. Let's see what it does. So you created the shortcut right here for me. Okay, it's in.